Hi all, welcome to my channel. I'm doing the Terminator issue 51 and 52 tonight with my co-host. Here he is.
Hi everyone, I'm Adrian, helping Adrian with his build.
So we're busy talking now. I've forgotten basically just get the final information up.
You just let us know when you're ready. And I'll keep an eye on the chat as well.
So I've forgotten final details. You know, other thing going on sort of thing as well. Right, we've got 5 people watching so far.
As long as the spirit of there is alive in your hearts, you will always be happy.
Hi Dave, alright? Dave, see you on.
Yes, I noticed that. Hi, Dave. Right. Now,
Just lift my specs up so I can read better. Just let us know when you're ready.
yeah, just changing camera angle, you know.
I'll go through the parts here. Okay, today we are fitting details to the pelvis. We're going to fix the pelvic shield to the pelvis and attach a hip socket to the existing assembly. And we'll list the pieces. 51-1 is a pelvic plate.
That's this one. And that's plastic.
51-2 is a hip socket.
And again, that feels plastic.
And 51-3 is a muscle connection.
Yeah, and that's plastic as well.
Right. And you will also need tweezers, optional. Complete assembly from issue 50 and super glue and a cocktail stick or whatever you use.
Or paper glue, whatever.
So let us know when you're ready for step 1. You did your step.
Sorry, I got it out and think, right, where did I put it down? It's going to be, yeah, it's going to be, yeah, it's that way up.
All right. Ready?
Yes.
Take the assembly from issue 50 and identify the 2 holes in the pelvic shields. 48-2, 49-1.
Yeah.
Well,
There's 2 holes.
That's where the plate will fit. Fit the pelvic plate 51-1 in place so that the two pegs and the lower edge fit into the holes identified in step 1 arrows. They look like it needs glue.
So basically, it's just a foot push fit.
Looks like it's just a push fit.
Yeah. So basically, it's pointing out those two holes, and you've got two inserts there. I only realised that one because by looking at this one, you've got those two little pegs there.
Mhm. Right, it says step 3 shows a pelvic plate 51 fitted in place so that the top edge is flush with the inner edge of the pelvic shields. So the top edge just is flush with the pelvic shields.
Basically, that's a nice, easy put in place. There we go.
Step 4. I think I would have went step 5 before I went to step 4, but I'd want to test fit it first. But it says apply a little super glue to the inner recess of the hip socket 51-2.
Right, yes. I would basically, yes, make sure.
Yeah, and it tells you.
They've always passed, like other parts, they said always do a test fit first.
Then it says identify the fixing point, step 5.
I'd rather try and put it on first. Right, okay.
So identify the fixing point for the hip socket. It fits over the two pegs that protrude from the right pelvic girdle, 44-1 circle.
And plus another thing, you can see what needs to be put on glue on, sort of thing.
Yes.
Right, yes.
So we've really literally done step 5, and then step 6 is just fitting it. Glue it on.
To me, I always say yes. Always some parts where they've actually told us to like test fit. To be honest, try and get them back out again. It's fun. You know, the black joints up in the elbow,
What do you think?
like these ones up here.
Yeah.
Put them in. Then you need to take back out again to try and put glue on it. That's sometimes nice and fun. That was.
Well, I would just rather test fit before I put glue on anything, because if you make a mistake, that's it. It's stuck.
Yes.
Unless you can get some super glue remover.
Right.
Let's do what you super glued on.
I thought I put it on, and I sort of like looked the other side. I think, nope, I haven't put it on correctly. Right, that one's on.
So we'll jump to step 7. This shows the hip socket in place.
To be honest, if that's just this build, basically, that's
it.
2 easy parts to do.
Stage complete. Details have been added to the pelvis. The muscle connection 51-3 will be used in a future issue, so stored safely. Stage complete.
Of course, if I was keeping it for the fortnight's time, it would go back in its packaging, so it's easier to find next time. And plus, it won't get scratched if I do it that way.
Right, well, I'm going to have to find
Right.
51.
Right, that's what we would get next. If I was doing this weekly, that's the parts I would be getting next week. But of course, as I'm doing 2 issues a week, every fortnight, I have already got those parts.
All right, so I'm just waiting for this to load up so I can get you Two. Hi, Fleetwood.
Hi, Fleetwood.
Right, this will be assembling muscle and fitting another pelvic plate. Excuse me. Are you ready for a list?
Yes.
52.1 pelvic plate.
Right. Same again. That's plastic.
52.2 outer muscle.
That feels plastic. Don't feel cold.
52.3 inner muscle.
Again, I think all this part's basically is probably just made out of plastic. Yeah, that feels plastic again.
52.4 muscle cap.
Muscle cap. Yeah.
You will also need tweezers, optional, complete assembly from 51. Muscle connection 51.3 and super glue and a cocktail stick.
Or glue with paintbrush. Right. Step 1.
Step 1. Fit the inner muscle 52.3 into the outer muscle 52.2, inserting it through the wider part of 52.2.
Right. And that's got to go in because I actually was just wondering, because it's going that way, does not fit. So basically, doesn't fit that way, so it's got to go in that way.
Step 2. Pull the inner muscle 52.3 through the outer muscle 52.2 as shown. Basically, that's where you've done it.
Yes.
Right, step 3. Apply a little super glue around the end of the muscle cap 52.4, just beneath the rim, blue shaded area. Slip it in the inner muscle 52.3 and down to the outer muscle 52.2. Just a tiny little bit of glue on the top to hold it in place.
Yes. I was just doing a quick test fit sort of thing. Because actually I've just taken it apart, and what I'm going to do is actually put glue on this one.
Step 4 is fix the muscle cap 52.4 into the end of the outer muscle 52, just the rim of the part 52.4 is visible. So it should just be the rim cap visible.
Right. I've glued that one on. I'm going to just pop that back in again. Make sure it's meant to be how it's meant to be.
All right. Step 5. Take the muscle connection 51.3 supplied with the previous issue. Apply a little super glue around part 51.3, just below the rim, shaded blue. Fix it in place in the open end of the outer muscle 52.2.
Basically, that would go onto there like so. Anytime I put glue on there. Nice.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put glue.
Anytime you put the glue on there.
Yes. And I've actually looked at it. I'm going to do the opposite basically, because then you're roughly putting glue where you know it's going to meet. If it doesn't work, it's my fault. It depends how much glue you sort of like end up having though, isn't it, sort of thing? If you've got runny glue, so basically you want to
What do you use? I use Gorilla Glue.
Yeah.
Use the thicker stuff.
I use glue it basically, then I know when it dries, it doesn't. I don't get this horrible white glow. You know, like some glues do when they dry it up.
Now, step 6, this shows the muscle assembled.
Oh, there we go.
I think you just put that away now till next week.
Yes, that's a good question.
Right. Gives it plenty of time to dry. Step 7. Take the complete assembly, which was last worked upon in issue 51. Identify the 4 screw holes in the central framework circled.
Right. Yes, it's
Now it says, step 8. Identify the 4 smaller pegs on the back of the pelvic plate 52-1 circled. Has that actually got 6 pegs on, does it?
yes, it's got 6 pegs. Pop.
4 smaller pegs, so there's 2 large pegs.
It's either they were going probably they changed probably they were going to do it a certain way, then they changed slightly the design of it. Probably you don't know.
Well, we'll do what was that step here? Step 9. Fit the pelvic plate 52-1 in place so that the pegs go into the sockets identified in step 7. This is a push fit connection.
I'm not sure about leaving it like this.
Tight fit.
It's basically making sure it's trying to see about the 2 holes, you know. Right, okay. So I had to turn the other way around so I could see the 2 pegs, see if they're going right. Right, that's nice and down. To me, and being the underside, I'd rather like put some glue on it, but I'm going to leave it. If it falls off,
you'll glue it on.
Yeah, yes, it's then good on.
Step 10, this shows the pelvic plate 52-1 in place. And that's stage complete.
I always say, fit it on. If it does come off,
Glue it on.
then glue it on. At least you followed in the instruction what they said. And here's the parts.
That's the parts for next week. Fit the more parts to the torso and pelvis.
Right, I reckon we'll be gluing another piece to this, fitting probably that tube onto that one there. Could be. Makes you wonder, or that joint could. No.
They go into there, don't they?
That long one, the boy joint. I reckon that'll go into one of those 2 holes. What you do, you slide it into this one, and you'll be clipping that one onto there. That's one part. The other part will be gluing the other side. And that one there could be the top of your leg bone, basically. And I reckon we might be joining this on point next time. That might go on like so.
Where's that go? Where are you now?
I reckon that will go there. That's your front muscle of your leg.
Right.
Amen, US.
That's why I reckon that one might go. I'm just looking at how many parts. Basically, we'll be inserting one part into there and clip it into there.
Jesus Christ.
Doing that part on.
You raised cattle, tended your rice.
That's 2 parts basically out of 4.
What they do, we're going to do on the left side first, then down the right side. It's funny how you haven't even put the other arm. They haven't done the other arm yet.
No, they'll probably leave that to near the end, sort of thing.
Yeah, so you
They probably give.
you'll probably do
you
this.
know,
I think you're going to do our one side first.
people said, well, with the X-wing, you're doing all 4 wings before you fit everything together. It would be nice if we done like 2 wings, then done the main cab. I don't know which wing they're going to end up doing next. If they've done 1 wing, right? Okay, do the other opposite sides then. So even if you're able to fit it onto the main bodywork, it's all well now. Then, like, okay, you've got these parts. You think if you've got a small, say, a square meter by meter table, some people have, and you got to saw all these parts. And didn't you find like with R2D2, you've done a leg, you've done the 2 legs, had those hanging around. Then you done start building the.
Yeah. I think the Rubos does the only model that's sort of built from a ground up.
Yes, I would say the Root Master is the only one basis. Hey, yes, we did have some parts sitting around.
Yeah,
but at least
you were building from
you always right. Okay, done a section and fit it onto the main thing. Now I got to change my camera angle on the right thing.
Alex Dimitri D. Hi, Adrian. The Terminator's really coming up together. Sorry if I didn't pronounce your name properly.
Well, to be honest, I felt that's a short build. That was
very short.
Yes,
probably.
It's like, well, that's why I always say I'm only doing Fortnite, because doing Fortnite. What? How many steps was it?
First one was
10 steps, basically. Half them steps pointing us at some items.
8 steps in the first one. And 10 steps in the second one. So you're talking about 18 steps altogether over the 2 issues.
Yeah, and some of them could be half done.
Yeah.
As I always say, some instructions they could done better on some part works, and others are like they're spreading it out, aren't they? Sort of thing.
Warren sent you a message. You've got to have a look.
Just got a message here from me. So, but you'll probably you'll probably hit a part where there's going to be loads to do.
Yes. When I get a big one, I'll probably might have to spread it out, doing 1 a week. At the moment, as a set short episodes, that's why I'm doing 2 issues of Fortnite.
Mm-hmm.
It gives you a break, sort of thing, or like you might be working, and
I don't usually work a Friday. That was, as I say, ward off, so I'll probably okay for Fridays. But I will let you know if anything pops up now.
Yeah, they say he said he can step in if you can't do it.
Yeah, do you see? You get a real YouTuber, do?
Yeah, I decided to give him a break tonight.
So, but what was on? Who was on last night?
Mods.
Mark's Mods. Oh, I missed that one. I was in and all. If I'd have known, I would have watched it. Because I got finished at 5 o'clock last night, the same as tonight, so I didn't realise that one was on.
Have you got the link to Christine Say's listing guide?
Yeah, I've seen that guide, yeah. I just forgot. Because usually sometimes I look at it must be a fortnightly, is it? Because
Yes.
World of Rain's on. Because World of
Yes.
Rain was on last week. And I don't tend to watch that show, World of Rain. So maybe that's why I have to have a brother, because I thought it was him again. I watch his build the Bizbok. I don't seem to watch his blog show.
No, it's everyone's different cup of tea, though, isn't it?
Mhm.
I didn't get around watching his one. I ended up listening to it a little while later, sort of thing.
Now, see, I watch his build, his Bismarck build. Because as I say, my son's building it, so that's help. It gives him tips, and I can help him if he needs any help with it. But his blog show, I haven't watched that. Mike is it Mike Mods?
Mark Mods.
Mark Mods. Yeah, I watched his show 2 weeks ago. I forgot it was on. It was a good show. No, sorry I missed it. I'll catch it up on YouTube, but.
Or if you've got his channel saved, it'll give you like half an hour reminder, sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. I don't like watching back on YouTube because I want to join in. I was watching the replay of the Root Master.
And you think, oh, I want to comment here. Oh,
Yeah,
I can't.
I want to comment here. I've got to say something. No, you can't. Yes.
Well, you can always put a comment down at the bottom. Sorry, I was working.
Yeah.
This.
It just seems you want to get involved. Because I think it's because I've been so used to being on the Wednesday nights, being involved. Yeah, I'm actually sitting there going for the keyboard, going, "Hang on, it's not live, man."
Yeah, that's one thing when I was watching World of Wayne is live a little while later. Oh, I can't comment, can I, on that? Hi, P40F20. Hi, or if you missed the beginning of it, hope you watch the replay of it. It's coming on nicely.
It's looking a nice model, as I say. Not my sort of cup of tea model. My son likes it, so that's what I'm building it for.
Well, everyone's got a different choice, sort of thing.
I think it'll look good standing next to the R2.
Yes.
I've got a C3PO, so I've got a Terminator. R2 versus Terminator.
Well, you can always get sealed foil and wrap the Terminator. You know what you have to do is change the lenses instead of red ones, green ones, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Or whatever, white ones.
Paint and gold. There's a lot. C3PO is gold, isn't he?
Yeah. I don't know if you got gold tinfoil, basically.
I wrap that round. That'll do something with the face though, because he didn't have teeth like that.
Yeah. Well, I ended up buying Spitfire issue 1 the other week.
Me too.
Well, at least have a look. At least have a look and see how the part was going to be.
Mm-hmm. Well, as I say, I probably will continue with it. I've always wanted to build a Spitfire. I've built plenty of plastic model ones, and I think this one just looks cool.
Well, it could be most. You don't know. It could be marked by some parts, probably better in it. You don't know.
Yeah, based on Sailor Milan.
Well, we'll soon find out when we get well, the next part's for $5.99. You get a motor.
I think the first 4 parts are basically what they got in the test run, isn't it?
Yeah, well, someone had the test run and compared to the original, basically. Well,
It was World Away, wasn't it? And he said there was no difference. Up to now.
yes, no difference.
Up to now.
It supposes down to modification. Well, yes, you got that perfect, and you didn't have to change it. You never know.
I probably won't touch it like it my first 5 parts in anyway.
Yeah, I probably won't touch it.
I tend to do that when I get part works. I'll build the first 5 issues, then I'll start building from there.
And problem is, like the first couple of issues, well, you build them, and you got them sitting around for ages.
And putting that prepare together, you're sitting down 2 weeks before you can get the motor part. So,
well, yes.
and
Or you find that'll be sitting on your desk, probably up to issue 20. You don't know.
You don't know.
So I probably won't build it. If I wasn't doing that, if I was doing a live stream on it, yes, I would have to build it and do it in order. But me, I would say yes. Leave it until you need it.
If I had the money to get a decent camera, I would have maybe tried live stream.
Well, yeah.
And the room. I ain't got the room either. That's the trouble.
I would have done the live streams a lot sooner, but I had to get a second camera.
I don't think I could do it just using this webcam because it's built in on the top of the monitor, so you wouldn't be to see the bench. You know,
Exactly.
You've had to, that's as far as it'll tilt down. Yeah, so you can't even see the table in front of us.
Well, the camera I'm using now is on my laptop, basically. So
mine's a Mac, and that's as far as it'll tilt down. So
I would have fun. I'd have to move the laptop. Plus, I would need a bigger table to put the laptop on the table.
And I think you like what yourself's got, Penny's got. You've got a camera that will move about, and I think you need that.
Yeah, well, the camera angled downwards when I'm doing the build,
or a top down. Yep. And as Penny calls, she has a dizzy cam as well, which is good for going around the model.
Well, it's just basically she just takes her camera off. This is like a standard camera sort of thing, which I can use as a webcam. That's aiming downwards. I got that because.
What meter camera is that?
I got that one off Amazon. It's the £100 one basically, which I could use. At least if I need a camera, but go out and take other pictures. You know, like your phone camera. Sometimes you wish you had a better camera on your phone.
And the stand, what you've got to put the camera on, you get that off Amazon as well.
Yes, it's just as general webcam. You could just don't buy that. Don't go for that sort of camera one. You go for like a webcam because they're about around £60. This camera I'm using is around £100.
I was looking at a Logitech.
Well, I can change. Well, I can change the view of what I'm seeing, enlarge it by you putting this lens on. What I'm viewing, it makes it a lot bigger. So that's why I've gone for it because, different lens. It's working perfectly for me. At least I can go out and take a lot of professional pictures, like put it on a stand, take other pictures.
I've got a proper DSLR camera in the house, but I don't know whether I could set that up as it'll do video, but I don't think it'll stay live.
It's worth plugging in and see if StreamYard will pick it up.
I think you need to buy other, will it be the DSLR? I think you need to buy other bits of equipment for it to plug in.
Has it got a USB lead for it?
Yep.
It's basically just an experiment. Basically, plug it in, click on the link, create your own page. Right, okay, yes, doing a test run yourself. Do a private run. Right, okay, can I change the camera? Or like now, before we go live, you can say, right, okay, got the camera plugged in. Can I change my camera mic option? See if it'll pick it up.
I'm sure I read something because the video on it, I think they cut out so that it doesn't do something, so it doesn't knock the internal. So you can also leave them on video for a long time.
Right, because when I plug my one onto the laptop, basically, it comes up, do you want to use it as storage or camera-wise? So I have to click camera. It's for us exploring, basically. If you got your camera, basically, at least try it. Have a go, try it and plug it in.
Yeah, I'll have a try it one day, dig it out.
At least try it. I think, right, okay, yes, I've got a camera. There's no point like buying a Logitech for £60 and buying the arm. Then later that you think you try the camera and think, oh gosh, you mean I could have been on doing a live stream a lot sooner.
It's just that they don't run off, DSLRs don't run off mains, so it's how long the battery's going to last.
Right, my camera has got a battery, but it takes power from the USB lead.
Right, DSLRs don't do that. You've got to buy a proper kit to run them off the mains. Goes in the battery compartment. But so I don't know how long. I might get on with it, and after half an hour the battery might just go.
It's worth trying. Basically, well, if you're getting a device straight off mains, might be £30 or if it's adapter basically is £100, right? Okay, then okay. I'm just saying, at least you've explored option wise.
It's a Canon, so I can't say an adapter beats a couple of quid. You're probably talking about £100 for the mains adapter. Canon's not cheap.
Well, yeah, all I'm saying, just exploring. It depends how old. Another thing, there might be a second party adapter basically out there now. If your camera, the one you got, is probably at least, say, 4 years old, there might be a second party device might be out there. You don't know without looking.
Because I was looking at a Logitech, and I think that was about £60.
Guess.
As I say, I wouldn't mind trying live streaming or doing a build live stream.
Or like now, if you're with someone, basically you in a group, you want to show something off, at least you know, okay, you have a camera set on one side and this, right, here it goes. Well, Dave now, first off, when he's doing live streams with Penny, he only has a laptop, but now he does his own. He's got a second camera, so basically you can show a different view.
Yeah. Are these GoPros any good?
I don't know.
Because you can pick them up dead cheap.
I wouldn't know. You'd have to find out who's got one.
I don't know,
or you can always ask them, like, any group basically on Facebook of,
can you use a GoPro as a webcam?
Yeah, it's worth asking. Or you find a shop in town basically. Right, have they got them? Can I use it as a webcam at all? If they say yes, right, okay, I like to think about it, then go away. Then you like, okay, set down that model. That particular shop might be more expensive, right? You could get them on Amazon. Amazon might sell the same model, might be
Yeah.
slightly cheaper. At least you can shop around. Hey, by looking at the shop, at least you've seen the product. You held it in your hand. That's what sometimes I like to do, is actually hold the item in my hand.
Because I know with the GoPros, they say you can use it as a video recorder, but that's what it's for. But I didn't know whether you'd be able to hook it up as a webcam. I'll have to ask my son, because I don't know if he's got mates that's got bikes. They might have GoPros on. They maybe tell us.
Yeah, exactly. Or they might turn. You might have both. Right, okay, can I? They might, oh, do you want to try it out? We don't know. Here's my one. Do you want to plug it and try it out? Basically, you never know. Or they might sit down and they already know. No, you need extra software for that.
It's whether this software will pick it up, or will this make noise?
Yes, exactly.
Right.
41 minutes. That's going to be a short night tonight for me.
It is.
Sorry, everyone, I can't really talk about anything else.
And it's pity there's nobody else to pop on.
Yes. I do apologize. I didn't really advertise this very well. At least I got 6. That's not too bad.
How are you got watching though?
I got 6 nights. Generally getting on with about 30 odd people watching in the end. Probably like watching the reruns.
Because you've got 5 people that's comment, is it? But you might have more watching what's commenting on the face.
Yes, there might be another person can't comment because they might be watching on their TV. I don't know.
So, okay, so you're going to end the show now, are you?
Yes. So, thank you for watching, everyone. Don't forget to subscribe and like. And don't forget to hit that bell notification. You'll be notified for the next program. So, it's good night from me.
That's good night from me.
Wrong way. Right. Good night, all.
Good night.